Hey guys, my name's Squid, and once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're here on the Red Deer Great One grind here in TL on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and we're going to be talking about the top 10 things that can ruin your Great One grind. Obviously we're going to want to be making sure that we're not doing exactly what I'm going to be telling you guys today. I have spawned 2 Red Deer Great Ones now. If you guys do end up enjoying today or end up finding the video helpful, let me know by dropping a like and smashing the subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's hop right in. The number one thing that I see personally that ruins people's Great One grinds is not having all your drink zones. And personally, this actually happened to me yesterday. I'm up here at this lake right now, and I've been doing my second Red Deer Great One grind for about a month now. And I was not grinding at this lake because prior to this Great One grind, I actually herd managed every one of these drink zones down to females and 4s, and I came up here and there are things just like this massive level 7 up here. They are ruining my spawns down at my main shooter lakes, giving me nothing but solid 4s. And what I did is I came up here, I started spotting around, and 2 or 3 of the zones were filled up with at least 4 or 5 level 7s that were completely stopping my respawns down at my main shooter lakes. It took it about 300 kills to get these zones filled up with bigger deer. I kind of figured something like this was gonna happen, but definitely not to that extent. I was not expecting there to be that many big deer up here. So even if you think your zones are herd managed, it's definitely helpful to pop in and check out your zones every now and then. Never just leave your zones unattended because you really never know what's there. The way the respawn system works in Call of the Wild is actually insane. Another thing that's going to drastically improve your Great One grind is making sure that you're using the proper weapon. I'm using the 300 on Red Deer here. Even though that I don't get integrity for it, it will kill them even with a flesh shot. Now obviously on diamonds and great ones and rares, I will be using a class 4 to 8 rifle because Red Deer are classes 4 to 8. So just make sure you're not shooting the bigger deer with a weapon that won't give you integrity because that will ruin your trophies. But for 8 mythicals, 5, 6, 7s, all deer like that, I just use the 300 on it. It is going to lower the money amount, but you still make an insane amount of money with the amount that you kill when grinding. That was not a good shot. I don't even think it hit him. Alright, let's try this one more time. I believe I had the zeroing wrong. Another thing that'll ruin your grinds, and having improper zeroing. From 0 to 328, he's 270 yards. Try to get it into a lung there if we can. That was definitely vital. Now, this isn't really going to decrease your grind, but if you guys want pro tips, use weird shooting strategies, like using that little duck blind right there really helped with this zone instead of, having to use an extra tripod or even an extra tent. I had that from when I made my duck hunting guide, I believe, over on Reventuli, and I just reused it. I mean, there's water here, and it gives you the perfect angle. Why not use it, right? It's free. I also strongly suggest having your proper kill counter so that we can keep track of how many kills into your grind you are. Here we are. Grinding methods like herd management and stacking are going to get you massive zones like this. Look at this, 8 mythical and a massive level 7 in one zone. And you're also going to spawn a lot of these guys. Once I find him. Should be over here somewhere. I have a 9 legendary stacked down here. Well, he's not seeming to want to show himself right now, but I have a big rack 9 legendary stack down here. You guys will get an absolute insane amount of diamonds if you use herd management, which I'm going to explain after I shoot a few deer here. So diving into herd management is going to be shooting the mid-level animals no matter what grind you're in, not just Red Deer. You can use herd management in any Great One grind if you're not very informed about it. So for Red Deer, you're going to be shooting the level 5s and above because they go diamond at level 9. Technically 10, but that's max level, that's Great One, etc, etc. You're going to leave the 4s and below so that way they fill up in the zones that you don't like. And it's just going to happen that it fills up in the zones you don't like. You don't really have to do anything to make them fill up in the zones you don't like. For example, like this zone used to be filled up with probably 100 deer. Now it's just the single stag level 4 and I leave it completely alone. Once your zones fill with 4s, if there is a zone that you liked and there's 4s in it, you can't really do anything about it. You're just going to have to sacrifice that zone and set up better somewhere else. Sometimes you're going to find that there's 1 or 2 4s and like 15 different females in zones. and then a good probably 15 to 20% of all the other zones, which is not a lot, and that's what makes stacking amazing, herd management amazing, because you don't need to buy as many tents. All the other zones are going to fill up with bigger deer like 6s, 7s, 8s. Whitetail probably 2s and 3s. To find out what level animals you should be shooting for your grind, just figure out what level your animal goes diamond at. If it's 9, like I said, for red deer or black bear, you're going to be shooting the 5s and above. If it's whitetail, you're going to be shooting the 2s and above, etc, etc. You guys can figure it out. And grab this deer real quick. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to join the Discord server or let me know down below. The link is in the description. If you guys want me to go way more into detail specifically on red deer and herd management, or just herd management in general, probably will help you out. There is a red deer guide for herd management, how to put a great one in your lodge, down below. This isn't necessarily essential, but I highly recommend it if you're not very good at recoil management. Not Codex. Go to perks here, go down to shotguns, go over to recoil management here. Get both points in this because that is drastically going to help the recoil on your gun. I can just manage it myself because I've been playing for 6 years. Once you've been playing for that long, you can basically just get really good at it. Excuse the background noise, grabbing this 7 really quick. If you guys are common Squid fans, you know what the background noise is. If you're doing a deer grind, go for broadside shots because you can easily just drop them. Just like that. They basically die instantly. If you guys are looking for stacking cash methods, this is an insane grind for— wow, look at that shot. Look at that shot. Heart lung shot. The red deer grind and the black bear grind are probably the two most cash efficient grinds, I guess we can say. You can make like $100,000 an hour just from those grinds. When you set up a black bear grind in Silver Ridge Peaks or wherever you're doing it at, and a red deer grind at the same time, and a fallow deer grind or something else, the cash amount is just limitless. Anyways guys, I think that is going to wrap it up today. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to see more videos like this, let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribing. It is the #1 thing you can do to help support me and my channel and my team. Thank you guys so much for watching to this point in the video. If you did, the keyword is Squid is the GOAT. Comment it down below for a chance to win a 1-month membership for the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Click right here to learn how to spawn a red deer great one.